Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Welcome to Game Knights TV.
Right, you needed video games.
I'm Mario.
And I'm Marco.
And we're here to talk about the latest and greatest news, the next gen video games, and all the stuff that you need to keep your video games rolling.
Welcome to Next Gen Rumors. My name is Fabian.
My name is Matthew.
My name is Josh.
And recently someone came out with a rumor about the 720 that we actually like, considering that they say it doesn't always have to be online. It will have an optical drive, and it's going to be backwards compatible. So what are you guys' feelings on this?
If they continue of what they're doing with the optical drive and backwards compatible, I think buyers will want to buy the new 720.
This is a good step for Xbox, and it'll make buyers want to buy it, like you said. It's a good step forward.
In other news, Mass Effect will no longer be in development by the BioWare team. Now they're going to be in development with the Big Huge Games.
Well, I think this is not the best thing for the franchise. So that I think BioWare should have stayed on as the developing team, but I can understand that they have other projects and have places to go.
I thought it'd be interesting because actually Big Huge Games recently made Kingdoms of Amalur? And the thing about it was a neat game in the sense of the whole like environment and the whole look and feel of the characters. But the thing is, the only thing it really lacked was like the story, the gameplay, and some other stuff that was pretty much outdated. However, with Mass Effect, you have a wonderful story, you have great characters, and to actually let's see if Big Huge Games actually comes up with a really good, the kind of work that I'm looking forward to is if they really, give you that really artistic feel in the game, and they really work on like how the game actually played and when it came to just the flow of the story.
Also, did you guys hear about the info on the new Super Smash Brothers? It's not going to be made by Hall Laboratory anymore. It's going to be made by Namco Bandai. The creators of Tekken and stuff like that. So we're going to see a whole new type of gameplay. We might see some other characters from their types of games that we've never seen in it. I don't know. I'm a Super Smash Bros. Player. It's going to be a whole new experience for me. I don't know what to say about it until I actually see some gameplay.
Well, Namco Bandai makes some great games already, so I think they'll have a whole new take on it. Like you said, it will be a different experience for sure. It's not going to be the same, but we'll see what kind of action they can bring that's different and better.
I mean, as long as they stop taking out characters and adding new ones in, I think it'll be pretty interesting if they just add more characters and still keep that same mechanic, I guess, when it comes to the fighting. And now with game updates with me, Lori, and Phil.
Rock Band 3 will no longer be releasing official songs from the Rock Band store. However, the Rock Band network, by the user-created songs themselves, will still be available and probably will be forever.
So the PC version of Resident Evil 6 has now come out with Left 4 Dead characters in the actual game.
Okay. And the last bit of game updates, there's a new Batman game coming out, creating a game called Batman Origins. Now this one I guess is going to be pretty much the prequel to the series, and we'll have to see how it goes from there.
Well, hopefully it stays true to the actual storyline and continues on the path of succession that its predecessors.
As long as it is true to the story, like Lori mentioned, and they just continue to impress us with these great Batman games, should it be a problem?
This is Review and Overview with Mario, Richard, and me. Matt, sounds good.
There you go.
Alright, cool. So Injustice just came out. What do you guys think?
I think you're going to say something that I'm going to disagree with. Let's start.
Alright, let's do it. Injustice sucks. It sucks. The reason why, I'm going to give it my 2 cents. Injustice is a hardcore game, made by NetherRealms, the same people behind Mortal Kombat. We all know that. But the problem is that, you know, in a fighting game, you're supposed to like feel the punches, the sparks, the. You don't feel that in Injustice.
Right, mind you, this is just first impressions at this point.
This is just straight out of the box.
Early into it, but I mean, from what we have early on, you can kind of get a glimmer of what we're talking about for the review, which hopefully we'll have in the next episode. We actually have another segment that we're about to look into right now for Far Cry 3.
I know Far Cry 3 has been out for a long time. I know you guys are going to eat me and say, this is too late, I don't want to hear you. I've heard already everything.
For those of us who don't really care or even play Far Cry 3, but here we go.
What I haven't heard was what could have been done better in this survival first-person shooter in the jungle. You know, it kind of reminds me of a mixture of a lot of games. You skin the animals, you skin them. After a while, you start getting all this money from everywhere. You get money from chests. You get money from selling hides from animals. At this point, you don't even know what to buy in the game because there's not a lot of stuff to buy. Then if you're trying to survive and like, you know, you have Jason Brody, the main character, going from this all-American dude who has never held a gun, from being thrown in the jungle with the tribals with the tattoos and going crazy and getting high, and he goes with all this stuff. Like, they could have like introduced trying to survive in the jungle. You need food, you need water, you need all kinds of stuff to survive, but you never do that in the game. Far Cry 3 gives me enough to satisfy me. My belly's full. I'm happy. All right? It gives me enough to say this game is awesome. It's a good game. It's a great game. I'm just saying it could have added a lot more to the table.
One of the ones that we want to talk about is Defiance. It's one of those games that I think deserves a little bit more recognition for what it's trying to do, the endeavor that it's going on with it.
It's a game that also came out with a show too. Like, they're really trying to bring like this whole aspect where you're really going to incorporate things that you do in the game to really affect the show.
And then the show's going to affect it. It's one of those things. That's what I'm saying. It's actually it's a big endeavor because Sci-Fi is taking a risk in incorporating the game and the TV show together.
Now, the TV show is a really good show, actually. The characters are really neat. The whole city of Defiance is a really cool place. But when it comes to the game, it just feels, I guess, a little bit different. Like, how would you say?
Yes, it is different. I mean, you're taking on the role of if you're not really into the specifics, you might want to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. But as far as Defiance goes, you are playing the role of an Ark Hunter, and it's kind of a nameless Ark Hunter because in a lot of MMOs, you're just kind of a hero in the world. In this case, you are a Ark Hunter, and Ark Hunter is a title in this world of people who search out lost technology from the war. You play the Ark Hunter, you put your character together, 4 different classes, and most of the classes are stuff that if you played in the MMOs before, you already know about. Machinists are like the tech people, soldier. You got the survivalist, who's the sniper in the group, and then outlaw. Outlaw is apparently the heavy arms person, shotgun, but apparently he's supposed to be the bad guy, but you're still playing on the good guy side. So again, it's something that from what I played within the first I played about the first 20 half hour worth, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing in there because of the fact that there's just so much going on inside the game. It's online only for a reason. You're incorporated into like this huge server with all these different players, and it feels like an MMO. It feels like one of the first times when you go into an MMO, you're kind of running into all these random players, good or bad. You're running into individuals that some of them already know what to do in an MMO, so you can see them already stockpiling. You can already see them, planning out raids and things like that. Other ones are just kind of running around being stupid. So it's like an MMO that you've seen before. And what's really cool is the fact that the company that they're making for Defiance, they're putting all the efforts that they can to keep the servers running, all the time, and that's something very difficult. Even guys for WoW and Guild Wars, all of them, keeping that type of server level going, it's hard. But when I was in there, it was smooth. There was hardly any bugs, any lag time. A few glitches here and there, but I mean, that's what patches are for, and they just barely came out. But overall, my impression for the gameplay has been really good as far as a steady gameplay, steady flow with the controls, Shooting elements has been really good. Standard shooter at that point. It's third person, so if you don't like third person, you can go ahead and fast forward again.
3 people, if you don't like 3 people.
3
fast
people.
forward again.
If you don't like 3 people, you're just kind of SOL here. But kind of playing off of what we've been talking about the show here, you actually kind of associate a little bit here and here with the main characters. You obviously can't do that because every single character would be showing up on the show, but they have promised a lot of the different characters that have been showing up on the game will be showing up here and there on the show. So it's something, like I said, it's a big endeavor. I'm enjoying it so far.
We have a special treat for you guys today. We went to cover one of our sister conventions, the Sun City Sci-Fi. We were invited over there, which is the first in El Paso, and I had a good time. I got to meet David Yost, the Blue Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It was really awesome seeing him again. I have my own thoughts on that later, but here's some highlights.
He's going to be on his soapbox, I swear.
Me on my soapbox?
Yes.
You're standing on a little soapbox
On my Far Cry 3?
This is how I feel about David Yost and Far Cry 3.
Okay, here's some highlights about the awesome time we had. Check it out.
Take a look at these.
What's up, everyone? We're here at Sun City Sci-Fi Con. We're about to run around and jump into people and see what's up. Come on, follow me, see what's up.
How did you guys get started in this? How did this all come about for you guys?
Well, we have a substantial sci-fi memorabilia collection. So about 10 years ago, we decided, you know what, we're going to have our own business, and we're going to start going around and selling at the different conventions around the country. So that's how it got started, and my kids have been in it since they were coming up.
So they grew up in the business.
They grew up in the business, yes.
That's always good.
Love for the genre.
That's always great.
All right, so right now we're in the exhibitors hall. So far for a first year, everything's packed. If you look around, there's no empty corner in here. There's a lot of stuff to look at. So many people, events, clubs, and charities are out here trying to spread the word out about this awesome con. You know, it's got some history. You know, the creator of Star Trek was born right here in El Paso, so it's a great place to start a convention like this. And of course, we'll be with them every step of the way because I'm pretty sure it's going to be bigger every single year. So how are you liking it out here at the first Sci-Fi Con?
This is my first time being to a convention. I really like it.
Nice.
I thought it would be a little bit bigger. It's nicer than I expected.
Right. That's cool, man. Where'd you get all those, man? Are those all like custom made, or did you buy them, or are they replicas, or?
I bought them. I was going to bring a replica that I made, but I didn't have anywhere to carry it.
Wow. That's all. And they extend and everything, or they're just the handles?
Yeah, they extend.
Can you show me some of them? Oh, snap. Wow, man. That's awesome. Alright, we're nearing the end of our segment here. We're about to walk around, check out whatever's left. We got Chichos right here from El Paso. We got Pack Rat Collectibles. We got a lot of stuff here that we're going to take a look at. So come on with me. Follow me and see what we got here.
Alright. Start at 25. 25?
Alright, so your overall impressions, what did you think about the con?
Me, honestly, I like this idea because all of you Star Trek fans, all of you guys that are out there, forums and everything, oh, what's it coming out here for? Gene Roddenberry was born in El Paso. Most of the people who you guys are all watching the new movies and everything have to freaking Google who Gene Roddenberry is. He's the one that created Star Trek in the first place. And he was born in El Paso. So it's about time we actually had a sci-fi convention in El Paso. And of course I'm going to get a bunch of flack that, oh, there have been conventions before, but these guys were actually very professional. We got to meet the co-founders and the creators of the full Sun City Sci-Fi Convention. They were really nice. They were very professional about everything that we're doing. They were running around like crazy people like we usually do at our conventions, so you know things are getting done.
Right. Now my impressions about the convention were that it was really awesome for a first convention. I mean, it was, it got its events done. It had a lot of events for you to attend. a lot of special guests as well for a first time. Like you said, these guys seem like they know what they're doing. So definitely we can't wait to be there next year. Hopefully they'll also be there at our convention. And, we got to help out our own Southwest brethren conventions here.
Exactly. We one thing that brought us out there, and I'm only going to touch base on it because I don't want to put blames on anything. We want to bring positive energy to these types of conventions. We don't want people bringing these down, saying that, oh, nobody's going to show up, nobody's going to do this, anything like that. We want people to be excited about the fact that there are conventions like this happening around here. There's no reason to bring stuff like this down. It's our responsibility as an organization, as people that put together conventions, to bring it up and to let people enjoy the fact that there are sci-fi conventions happening out here, video game conventions, whatever's happening. Always promote it. Always, give some positive energy towards it, because that's a lot of hard work for people to put together something like that.
Right. I mean, we've been through it all. We've been through the hatred. We've been through the love. And hate never helps. It just doesn't. There's no need if somebody's doing something to put them down and say, you guys shouldn't go to that event, or why are they doing it, or there's just no. It always goes back to that old saying, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Which we will be going to E3. We will be covering the Electronic Entertainment Expo 2013. We will be there to bring you all the information that you've got to know down here to the Southwest, specifically to Las Cruces. But anybody out there on the internet who's watching, check us out when we do attend E3 and bring back the best of the best. Right now, it's not 100% confirmed that we will be going, but we will try our best. I want to say we are going, but if we don't go, I don't want you to kill me if we don't.
We'll do that for you guys. It's fine.
Anywho, pretty soon we will be partnering up. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes, hopefully one day, we will be partnering with PRC Productions. So look into it, our quality and our stage.
You might see an upgrade.
You will see an upgrade. The more views that we get, the more you share this video, the more you show your support, the more content and the better equipment and the better quality and everything you want to see will be better. So support us, like us, comment, share.
Go ahead, hit that little flag that's right here. Not the flag. Don't hit the flag. Not that one. Where's that little button right here? That says
I think
like?
It's up here.
No. It should be. It's like right down here. Because if you put
the subscribe.
No, not the. Well, hit the subscribe too. That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah.
There's the button there down here that says like or something.
Subscribe, like, comment, whatever is everywhere around. Just click it.
It's right there. It's right down there. I'm telling you, it's right down there. It's just if you're watching it on the YouTube channel, it's right there. It says like or check mark or something.
Cool. So thanks a lot for watching another episode of Game Nights.
Thanks, guys. Number 3's down. Number 4's
for the next one.